So this is the first video about the phase 3. At the beginning, I will provide you with a short summary what is required to be done during the phase 3. So basically, phase 3 is about the following. As regards the inside the islet. Inside the islet, the solitary trees and the tree alignment should be captured. Also, obvious error or vegetation which was not captured during the phase 2 must be captured now. So inside the islet, please check whether all the vegetation features are captured, whether the type of the vegetation is correctly assigned. You might notice that there are no furthermore the bushes and that all the bushes below the 900 meters were changed to category other. This is because of the changes in the data dictionary 9.3, and the client do not require anymore capturing the bushes in case of doubt. So in case you have a doubt, use the category 7 other to capture the vegetation. So inside the islet, please focus on obvious error, capture the solitary trees, the tree alignment, and above the 900 meters there remain some scrubs, so please check very carefully that the scrubs category is used properly. The data dictionary 9.3 contains lots of the examples how the scrubs really look like, so it's very important to use the category properly. In many cases, the scrubs category will be changed to the forest by our automatic processing. This is done by importing of the forest layer. So basically now in 3 departments, lot 5, there is the forest edge already imported into the GZO, and in case that there was an overlapping polygon with the forest in 20-meter buffer, it was merged together automatically and the category was set to the forest. This import of data will be done for all remaining departments in upcoming days, and you can expect that this will correct lots of the scrub cases. Also, the adjacent polygon of scrubs will be changed. So if I will find some example in the mountain pasture here, the operators often didn't go to the proper scale, and therefore the scrubs were used as an attribute. So for example, here we have a category other, which is not correct. This is all this is forest in mountains. Yes, this is forest. So what will be what will happen? Here we will have the 20-meter buffer forest. Since there is an overlap or polygon is adjacent, it will be merged together and it will be reclassified to the forest. But this will be done automatically. So this is as regards what needs to be done inside the island. Then we are working with so-called 20-meter buffer. So in 20-meter buffer, which is here, this place, we need to capture basically 2 categories only. In the 20-meter buffer, or 3, in the 20-meter buffer, please capture the houses which are not represented by the polygon, I mean the buildings. Then very often the man-made surface will be object which will be captured in the 20-meter buffer, and the vegetation feature. the agricultural land, which is in 20 meter buffer, is not captured by any way. So use just the buildings in case they are missing, the man-made surface, and the vegetation. In case you are going to capture the man-made surface, for example here, and just as an example, this will be as a building, it's not required to capture this because this area will be definitely captured by the man-made surface. But if this is not a man-made surface, there will be agricultural land and it's in 20 meter buffer, you need to capture this house as a separate polygon in the building layer. As regards the roads, in the 20 meter buffer, the roads should not be captured. It's not required to capture the roads, so do not capture them, and this is related to any kind of the roads. So even the really roads between the parcel which are used for access, for example like this one, which is not a concrete or asphalt road, do not capture this, it's not required. So basically here in this 20 meter buffer there will be no features captured because we have agricultural land here and then the roads, and roads is not required to be captured, so we don't need there is no need to capture these roads. But please check very carefully that the features in the 20 meter buffer are captured. For example, this kind of vegetation definitely needs to be captured in the 20 meter buffer. While we'll be capturing this vegetation, please ensure that while digitizing this polygon, you are not going inside the islet. This vegetation is forming the islet boundary, so you can either keep a small gap between the islet boundary and the vegetation itself, or you should use the snap function and go polygon by polygon to capture this. So I will now present how to capture such kind of feature by using the snap functions. So I will put a snap on islet, definitely switch off the markups. The vegetation needs to be okay. Vegetation in feature, put the centroid here. I will start here. Okay, now going to the nearest, which is here, and then the vertices. Here nearest, and finally close the feature. So this will be category hatch, and I forget to measure the width, but I will enter the width by estimation and will double check by measure this, the widest part, and it's here a little bit, so it's 9.5, it's 10 meter, so I will change the attribute to 10 meter. Okay, let's be precise. Okay, 9.6. So please be very careful that the feature you are going to capture is not going to inside the islet. Here's the building in the 20 meter buffer is captured, no problem. The rest is roads or agricultural land. There is also one more rule which says the features behind the road are not to be captured. And as regards the vegetation feature, please focus on the vegetation which is forming the islet boundary. Okay, even for the tree alignment, if the tree alignment is not forming the islet boundary, it's not necessary to capture the tree alignment in the 20 meter buffer. Only in case the tree alignment is forming the islet boundary. Okay. If inside the islet you will find obvious error also related to the man-made surface, we found there an examples where there is a road, the track going to the house, but the man-made surface is not captured around the house, and it's not connected to the road. So there is a just house, and far from the house, like 50 meters, the road is ending there. It's obvious error, and in such a case, please do check and correct this kind of thing. So inside the islet, solitary trees, tree alignment, obvious error in vegetation, and obvious error in as regards the tracks and man-made surface. Then please focus on the 20 meter buffer and the feature inside to be sure that everything is captured. So the roads are not captured in the 20 meter buffer, and the features which are behind the road related to the islet. So for example, here we have a road. This road is adjacent to the islet, so there is no need to capture anything here because this is behind the road. Here we have a man-made surface which is adjacent directly to the islet. So this man-made surface in the 20 meter buffer needs to be captured. We receive also feedback on the man-made surface as regards the gardens which belongs to the houses. So in every cases, please check that the man-made surface around the houses was during the phase through correctly delineated, and if there is a mistake in this, please also correct this. You might see that there is a plenty of the polygons in red color which are in the layer pasture over 900 meters. So basically in this layer now we have a pasture, the permanent pasture which fulfills several conditions. This might be either it's a summer pasture or pasture used for passing the animals only. It's really pasture above the 900 elevation, and it's a pasture with the density more than 10%. So all these kind of pasture were inserted into the layer pasture over 900 meters, and the rules in Giselle as regards the solitary trees, the tree alignment, and the grooves, scrubs, and other vegetation below 1000 meters were applied in the Giselle. So basically in this red polygon you are not able to capture the solitary tree because this is not required now. According to the new data dictionary. So please do not capture these features because it's not required to be captured. But also the solitary trees and the tree alignment and the grooves, scrubs, and other below 1000 square meters are not to be captured in the 20 meter buffer. Okay, so not just inside the islet, but also in the 20 meter buffer there is no need to capture this kind of feature. What we prepare also as a simplification. So 15 minutes expire, so I will continue in the second video.